We got a call. Let's go ahead and go to Joe. Come on in, Joe.
Hey, good morning, Egberto.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, and I gotta tell you, your message is just false, man. I mean, MAGA. I'm MAGA, and I'm not afraid. I'm not freaking out. I don't watch any of those news sources you just mentioned. You know, and when people like Howard say, "How do they not see this?" It's because we're not watching the propaganda news, man. We're not watching MSNBC or any of the other garbage. You guys sound just as ridiculous as Rush Limbaugh or Sean Hannity or any of the rest of them, right? You might as well start selling gold. That's just ridiculous.
You know what, Joe, let me just interrupt you for a second here. One of the things that I like to do with anybody, whether you're on the left, right, or whatever, is whenever we talk in policy or issues for one issue at a time, I like for you to go ahead and tell specifically where you think things that I've said or that Howard have said is incorrect. And, you know, from immigration to child care to all the things that we support, I would like people like you know, you call yourself a proud MAGA, to express one item at a time, not in generalities, one item at a time, what we have said that is actually wrong.
Well, you know, Egberto, the other day I was searching the internet to find what you would call, what you're trying to, what you like about Biden and what are his policies. And so I'm searching for things like poverty and you know, I searched you and I came across Willies Media. And then I found, to my surprise, that you had actually recorded one of our phone calls where you asked me the same question, right? And rather than answer it, because the answer is everything you say is a distortion. Everything.
Okay. Again, for our audience to understand, Joe, right? When you make comments like everything I say is a distortion, what is a good thing for you to do then is to specify what specifically that I said was a distortion. I'd like you to tell me what specifically that I said that is incorrect or is misleading or whatever. And then the audience that's listening to us can come back and determine who has validity. So specifically, what are you speaking about?
Okay, I mean, at the top of my list is the time you said that Donald Trump is evil incarnate.
Okay, let's define what evil means. Evil means doing things that harm other human beings. I can itemize, and I'm not even talking from a policy point of view. I can itemize from a social point of view many things that Donald Trump has done to hurt people, which is the definition of an incarnate evil. And I can start by saying he has several working class people work for him at his hotels. He stiffed them, and when they sued him, held them in court, putting them at risk for bankruptcy, some going into bankruptcy. He has raped women, categorically proven. He has created schools, universities where he took people's money under the pretense that he's teaching them something. He's lied to them about that, taking their money. So, I mean, when I say that, there's a backing for what I've said. Every single thing that I say, there's a back end. So what's the other topic you think that I'm incorrect about?
So that's what I'm saying. It's a distortion, dude. You maintain, some thread of plausibility, but
what did I say? I just gave you an example. Sir, of why the guy is evil.
Here, I take the time to call here, right? And I don't like getting dumped on by you, right? But just the point is, Tammany Hall. Did you learn about Tammany Hall in school and Boss Tweed and all that? That's exactly what you've got now. You do not reflect the will of the people. Your leaders were appointed by Tammany Hall. This candidate you're so proud of, she washed out early in your last primary, and she was selected for her characteristics.
Joe, you have yet to tell me what I've said that was incorrect. I mean, I hear you go off on your rants, and that's okay. I give you your platform because I believe in giving everybody a hearing. But again, you can't. Let me tell you what it sounds like. there's something that
I'll tell you one. I'll give you another one.
Go
I'll
ahead.
give you another one. Okay, I'll give you
Yes.
another one. A lot of times, your talking points align perfectly with the Democrat press releases, and one of them it was predictable. You came out and said that crime is down. Crime is down, right? And the database that supported that data, right, was corrupt.
Okay, let's stop.
Data said, "Oh, when I called you out on it, you got all squishy on me," and then you said, "Well, no, crime in the cities is down," and that's what you rely on.
Okay, no. You're first of all, that statement that you just said is false. I never got squishy. Crime is absolutely there's again. You have to determine what you're going to use as your baseline. Okay, in other words, how do you determine if crime is down? You look at the statistics that are out there for crimes that are occurring. Now, I mean, and the fact of the matter, crime is down. Now, you can try to say otherwise. That's what you guys have to, that's what you thought you could run on. But crime was higher under Trump than it was under Biden. Now, I am not going to say that Biden specifically solved the crime problem. What I will say is that crime is a socioeconomic thing in the aggregate, and what Biden's policy, because it helped people more on a economic level, that will inherently, indirectly reduce crime. Crime went up under Trump. Period. I mean, we can.
The data doesn't support that, dude. The data does not support that.
The data, sir. Unfortunately, you are okay, Joe. I got. My phones are filled up, and what I'm saying, whenever you decide, and look, we could actually. I would love to do this. We'll go for coffee with our computers, each of us, and we go ahead and look up the data together and show that. I mean that. You know what, sir? I mean that. We'll go ahead. I would love to have MAGA against progressive, a camera there. We start item for item, look it up for America to see. You see, because what happens is this: we are in silos. So everybody do their things separately, and they lie to you about your things, and then I have to spend a whole lot of time refuting it one at a time. And what I told you again, wait, hold on. Unlike the right, I tell people don't take what I say at face value. Look it up. But Joe, we'll have to go because my lines are completely filled up. And I need to go to Moses. But look, you got a platform here, brother. You can keep calling.
Work together on.
Thank you, sir. We can.
Figure out what we can work together on.
Yes, we'll talk later, Joe. Thank you so kindly for calling.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.